Hello, today is Saturday, October 17th, and I did a big aquarium maintenance a few days ago, and it's now settled. Whenever I do a big aquarium maintenance, a lot of dust comes up from the bottom because I'm wiggling and cutting plants off the wood, which loosens the soil at the bottom. As you can see, I took a lot of HP Japan out of the tank, a lot of it. Look at any one of more videos and you can see where it was growing because there's hardly any leaves on this side of the Java fern. I will admit something that I probably is common for some of you, some aquarium keepers, but I neglected my tank all summer. It's October and I'm just getting back into it. I'm an avid gardener. I love gardening. I love growing my own food. I did do my water changes. They weren't as often. I usually do them every 7 to 10 days. I think this summer I did them every 20 to 30 days. But as you can tell, there's a small bio load. I have 35 pygmy cories, about 200 dreamy blue shrimp, and 30 neon green rasboras. And this is a 120 gallon tank, and it is heavily planted. So there was never any nitrates, which is the problem. Brings me to the neglect. So my plants partially starved, and as you can see, the damage on the Java fern is apparent and quite makes me sad. I'm mad at myself. But in the last 2 to 3 weeks I've been fertilizing. I have already a lot of brand new growth, you can see here, and leaves are coming back green. But with the neglect and with the starving plants, the nutrient deficiency plants, I have received some black hair algae. You can see it on the top of that spiderwood sticking up. And you can especially see it on that one at the back there. Really upsetting. Nobody likes to deal with black hair algae, and it's on the tips of the plant leaves that are doing poorly. So every week now I go in, the last 2 weeks I've gone in and I've removed leaves as they've been easily pulled off the rhizome, and fertilizing. So we'll hope to combat that black hair algae. I've also started dosing with Flourish Excel, which I don't like doing. Just to, again, I did have a black beard algae in the first couple months I started this tank, and that it took care of it then. So hopefully it'll take care of it again. I need to go in today or tomorrow and just do a vacuum. The python suck on the bottom. I had to buy a new python. That was interesting. 15-year-old python, finally one of the green connections broke, and I couldn't even barely see through it anymore, and a couple other things that were wrong with it. So I just bought a new one. I'm really happy. And another sad thing that's going on is, again, my mystery snails are missing. I had 2 baby mystery snails. The purple one was half the size of your pinky fingernail, so he really could be anywhere, but generally, because he's purple, I'd see him every couple of days at least. It's been over a week. And the white one as well, over a week. So the white one is about the size of your thumbnail. Still small. Can't find any of them. I do harvest snails out of this tank for my pea puffer upstairs. I did not accidentally take any mystery snails up there. I checked. So I'm hoping I do see them soon. And a gross thing that's in this tank, which I've now seen 3 times, and it's growing, is some sort of leech. That's right, some sort of leech. Now I did initially start this entire tank from tissue cultures. I got some tissue cultures from the plant guy out west. I think he's in Calgary, Alberta anyway. And then there was a fantastic deal. The plants were in great shape. They grew like crazy. As you can tell, they've totally filled in this tank. But along the way, I picked up Java fern or Anubias from friends. So I have a leech, and it is pink. At first I thought it was a bloodworm until I saw it move. And it is not a bloodworm. It moves like this through the water. And it's fast. And it's about 1.25 inches. The first 2 times I saw it, it was only about 1 inch. And it always seems to be on the right side of the tank. And it was down here. And I thought it was a bloodworm. And then it swam back into the cryptocoryne back there. And then the second time I saw it, it was behind this mag float. I literally went to move the mag float and it was right there. Wait a second. There's one right there. It's right there. Do you see it? Do you see it? I'm gonna get it. I gotta put you down. I can't believe I found it. I gotta put you down.